What is up, hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack all of our Web3 education. Now, every once in a while, I get a special treat that comes across my desk here that is unusual. And this one today is quite unusual. It's Fidelity Crypto. Now, if you haven't heard of Fidelity, it is the $10 or $11 trillion asset firm, and it helps 43 million customers manage all of their finances. So people with IRAs, 401ks, Fidelity is a finance giant. So very quietly, during the banking collapse of SVB in March, they rolled out Fidelity Crypto. Now, this is a full new legal entity. They have a bunch of legal entities when you're operating on Fidelity. Many customers don't even realize that they're operating with different digital asset entities that are set up. But ultimately, for people in the United States, all retail investors now have access to buy and sell Bitcoin and Ethereum on Fidelity. Now, why wasn't this like mainstream news? Why wasn't this literally everywhere? I'm not quite certain, but I am sure that because of the banking collapse, it got drowned out by all of that news. So about a month ago, Fidelity Investments on their YouTube channel released a video that was basically the beginner guide to Fidelity Crypto. Fortunately, I went through and found it because I have a Fidelity account. I opened up a Fidelity Crypto account and quickly started moving cash from the brokerage account over into crypto with ease. I mean, it was super easy now. Their mobile application is seamless and easy to use. And I was kind of dumbfounded by this because I just did it like this week. And I was just kind of confused. I was like, wait a second, why isn't this everywhere? All over YouTube? Why aren't people talking about this at scale? I was just kind of taken back by the whole thing. So I went onto their YouTube channel and saw their video has literally 600 views on it. And it is, kind of a cringe video. They're like reading off of a script and going through like all the legal disclaimers and stuff like that, of course, that everybody has to do because they're a huge organization that have been around since like 1940 and 10 trillion under management. So they have to have a lot of disclaimers, of course. But the video basically walks through the basics of onboarding onto Fidelity Crypto and buying Bitcoin and buying Ethereum, which is a massive deal that they open this up to retail investors. Prior to March, before they released this, it was only accessible to institutions, like very large funds that use and custody their assets at Fidelity. And now it's open to all 43 million users. So why aren't we all talking about this? I mean, it's like crazy to think about. And with the BlackRock ETF that I've talked about on the channel multiple times coming out, what we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is a quiet tectonic shift happening right below our feet. Over the last week or so, a wallet jumped to over 3 billion in value in Bitcoin, becoming a top 2 wallet of custodying Bitcoin. It came out that was actually Robinhood Markets Inc., their entity here in the US. So they are accumulating Bitcoin at scale. And Coinbase is basically backing a lot of these institutions like BlackRock to settle their Bitcoin for their spot ETF. And what we have now is Fidelity just quietly scooting this out to their 40 million users and their retail users, getting a notification a month ago with less than 1,000 views on that video to onboard people. So I'm really kind of shocked at how this hasn't been blown out everywhere and everybody's talking about this. I know that Fidelity Crypto has been around for a while, actually a couple of years it has been around, but it wasn't open to retail investors. It wasn't open to people like you, people like me, and now it is. So I think it's a huge deal. And it's very exciting to see products like this being released because it's cracking open access to all the retirement accounts, all the brokerage accounts that people have on there. And they can just easily, you pair up a brokerage account that has cash in it to your crypto account. Once it's paired, you transfer the money over and you buy either Bitcoin or Ethereum. And it is a very, very easy to use experience. And they made it a mobile application that's easy to use. I'm going to link to it below. This is, of course, isn't sponsored. It would be awesome if Fidelity Investments sponsored the channel, but it is really, I feel like it's a duty of me to do research on things like this. And when all of a sudden I see something like this come across my desk, everyone should know about it. Doesn't matter who you are in the space or if you're a Fidelity user or not a Fidelity user. This is a tectonic move, and it happened so quietly. And I think that there's so much value that comes out of this over the next couple of years as this next run happens, where retail can just press probably 3 or 4 buttons was what I did to set up a new account, transfer money from a brokerage account over to Fidelity Crypto, which is a whole new entity based here in the US. And you just quickly press buy on market, and it's easy. So for a fact, there's a bunch of traders that are going to watch this video that are saying like, oh, you're market buying. This isn't for trading people that are actively sitting there day trading. This is for the people that have their retirement funds on Fidelity and they just want to put a little bit of exposure, 1% of their portfolio, 5%, 10%, whatever. It's for those people, the 40 million people that just want to put a little bit into this. And as little as $1, they literally lowered the barrier down to $1 that you can buy. And for all the beginners out there that are watching this video, maybe you're a Fidelity user, you can buy $1 of Ethereum, Bitcoin, or any one of these cryptocurrencies. So either you're buying a full one or you're buying a fraction, you're buying 1 Satoshi, or actually that's way, way, way less than $1, but you have to buy all these little fractions. You could do it recurring, you could set it up, and it is just astonishing to me that this is not a bigger deal. So all the links will be in the description below. You can see their demo on their YouTube channel. So I'm going to link to their YouTube channel that literally has 600 views at the time of recording this. It was published 4 weeks ago, and it is now August of 2023. So they are ramping up here. Behind the scenes, very quietly, not many people are talking about this. There is the new crypto entity, Fidelity Crypto, and that is part of their digital asset arm. So they have a bunch of different entities at Fidelity. That's just how it works. There's always different regulations and you have to spin up different types of entities. So you're always moving money around on applications like Fidelity through different entities. And it's easy and seamless. You don't really realize it, but it is just how it works. And that's just how finance works. So different states here in the United States have access to this and other ones do not. I'm in Florida, so I do have access to it, and many, many, many states have access to this new account, Fidelity Crypto. And it is really cool to see this level of design being brought to it. They know that young people are interested. They want to allocate even a small percentage of their portfolio. To jump onto the site real quick, show you guys exactly what is going on and just show you that this exists and it's now open. You can see here, I wasn't kidding, Fidelity Crypto is right on the front of Fidelity. So it gives a quick explanation as to what it is. And you can see the mobile application here. They went mobile, which is super important to get so many people in. And this is really a nod at Robinhood. They want that volume. They want their users to have similar, volume and trading that Robinhood does. And my guess here is that they started seeing people migrating funds from Fidelity over to Robinhood. And their team said, all right, guys, why are young people moving assets off of Fidelity and going over to this young mobile first company? And that triggered Fidelity Crypto. So you can literally set it up in minutes. It took me less than 5 minutes to set it up. And it's super easy. It's the same as setting up a brokerage account. But if you already have a brokerage account, it's like 3 or 4 clicks. And you, of course, move money over into it from a brokerage account and buy as little as $1. It's crazy, crazy, crazy town. So very exciting to see this. And you can see here, like I mentioned, US citizens residing in the states where Fidelity Digital Assets serves customers already. And Fidelity Digital Assets has been around, it says, nearly a decade. And it's really cool to see an umbrella company like Fidelity Digital Assets roll this out so that everybody can get access to it with a $0 commission-free trade. And this is once again a nod towards Robinhood to get more young people in. And they are rolling out new content on a regular basis on their YouTube channel, as well as on their crypto help desk. That's really cool. So I'm going to jump over to that, where you can actually go in here, go into the chat and chat with people, learn more about it with literally 24/7 virtual support. And you can see that if you already have your Fidelity Brokerage Services account, they're going to pull it up real quick and they'll get your questions answered. So really impressed at the level of support and education that they're providing people. They're doing a bunch of podcasts, and I'm very bullish on this wildly underrepresented feature. So a lot of great aspects to the trading and the questions and help desk and everything. It's all there. So support, education, and ease of use are all on Fidelity now for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even on the top right here, you can see, you can get this even bigger. So this is for all the young folks out there where the font can increase. And this is such a fun feature that shows the different age ranges that are using Fidelity. And one fun statistic that might get me in trouble saying it, but your age is directly correlated to the size of font that you read on the screen. That's an old font joke about business, and this is so cool that they have the ability to blow this up. It's basically like Gen Z, millennial, and then boomers all the way here. So really cool. I love this accessibility and getting more people in. Everyone should be very excited about this. That is it for my quick highlight video of Fidelity Crypto. This is a huge deal. This is a monumental moment for the entire crypto space, and everybody should be talking about this. And I know that that sounds weird for me just saying like, hey, everybody talk about this because I'm talking about it, but it is a huge deal. Can't state the importance of how big this is. This is similar to like a PayPal integration. Now 40+ million people with over $10 trillion of assets have access to Bitcoin and Ethereum on the Fidelity Crypto. Only a couple steps, literally signing up for a brokerage account if you don't have one, moving cash into that, and then moving it into the Fidelity Crypto account. Press buy on market, and it's easy to do. Super easy. Set it, forget it, doesn't matter. And it is a powerful component to the crypto space now. This is going to be a big leg over the next 6 months, 12 months that you're going to see stand up, and you're going to see a lot of new money flowing into this space because of the Fidelity Crypto account. So that is it for this video. Slap a like on this video if you like new companies coming into the crypto space and leave a comment below what you guys think about this. And I will see you guys here on the next episode of Hack Crypto.